How we doing?
Birthday jersey? Doug?
Yeah, I mean, happy birthday, Doug. I don't know, it's just something I decided to wear.
Would you think of your first game, your NFL debut? How'd you feel it went?
It was fun. Go out there and play football, play at the highest level, so that's pretty much it. Went out there and had fun.
Cosme and a few others said you made a check to go to for that 42-yard.
Yeah.
Can you walk us through that?
I mean, it's just something that throughout practice, throughout the time I've been here, that Cliff was like, hey, if you don't like this look, check it. So it came out in a certain look, and we were running a play. I didn't like it, so I just checked it.
What was it supposed to be originally?
It was a screen, but everybody's within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, so it was going to pretty much be a dead play. So I just checked it and gave my guy a chance to make a play.
Were there nerves at all? I mean, you played football all your life, but were there nerves in this first game?
I mean, yeah, I get nervous before every game, like the butterfly feeling. That's just something that you're human, you're alive, you never know what happens. So, yeah, for sure.
No, it's just one drive, but does it going that well, does it kind of give you confidence moving forward?
Yeah, I feel like it just gives everybody confidence moving forward. Obviously, not just me, but be able to connect with Diami down the field. I know that gave him confidence. He made a tough catch later on a curl route from Jeff. But just seeing the little steps that we need to take in order to be successful and execute at a high level.
Why did you want to wear Doug's jersey today?
I don't know. Before I left, it just was in my closet. Like, hey, what better way to have my debut first game and represent Doug and what he did for this organization.
Did you realize when you threw that deep ball that it was against one of your old teammates?
Yeah, I did for sure. Hey, just having things happen, man.
Was the speed out there noticeably different?
Nah, I feel like it's kind of the same. I mean, obviously the guys up front move at a different speed, but it's just fun to go out there and just play football.
And that pocket you had on the deep shot to Diami, what'd you think of the line and kind of your cohesion with them?
They gave me enough time to get the ball off, so I wasn't really focused on anything up front. I got to go back and watch the film, but O-line did their job.
You gave a big smile to the sideline after that.
I for sure did.
Was that a message to the sideline, or was it?
It was because they knew it was like going out there and really just having fun. They knew I kind of talked about like jokingly, like I might check a play and then it just happened.
What did it mean to be able to get that first touchdown ball to your mom?
It was awesome. Obviously she's very excited, and I was happy just to be able to get my first touchdown and just throw it to her. So I know she's happy. I got to fight her to get the ball back now, but yeah, I know she's excited.
Do you think you'll have nerves before the first regular season game, or is it every preseason, regular season game kind of the same to you?
Every game, man. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. I can't explain how I would feel before the first regular season game. Couldn't explain how I felt before this game, so it's just kind of game by game.
During the joint practice, you talked a bit to Aaron Rodgers. What did he say to you? Any advice or anything?
Man, don't ride the wave. Obviously, he's been in this league. He played at a high level for many years. Kind of just say, things you're gonna have ups and downs your rookie year, man. Don't ride the wave, and just stay the course, and everything will work out.
All right, thank you, Jayden.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jayden.
Number one, this was a really worthwhile trip up here to New Jersey. Came up, and for the first part, the practice. Pleased to get the work in against the Jets. It was an excellent practice. Both sides, I thought, they did an excellent job getting us here. Looks, 2-minute red zone, special teams work, all the stuff that you'd want to get. Added elements with weather and wet ball, and so the fact that we got a chance to get into that was a big deal. And so then leading into today, like most things, there's lots to learn in a game like this. Good things I liked, taking care of the ball, and that was one of the things that's so important to us. The competing, the ball, that's always going to be at the top of the pile. Conversely, on the other side, not being able to create any takeaways, to change some field position to go. Thought it was excellent to get some looks at kickoff and kickoff return. That's obviously been a big topic we've all, spent some time on during the year. And then past that, man, there's lots of film to watch and guys to evaluate and look at. So with all that said, let's get it rocking for you guys and some questions regarding either the practice from the other day or the game.
What'd you think of Jayden today?
Jayden, I thought, was had just a real command of things to go. We knew it was going to be a fairly short time for he and for Marcus. We had planned for both of them to have a series, and then we would change after that. So it was a great first day for him.
You're without your top 3 tackles. I mean, first of all, can you give us an update on Brandon Coleman, and then how do you think the group did without?
Yeah, so not having those guys, that makes it harder to start, obviously. So it does, Nikki, though, provide some opportunities for some extra looks at some people. And so we moved Paul out to tackle, got more times with Trent. Brooks slid out to tackle to play some out there. Obviously, we signed Armani Taylor to get some work into that space to go. As we're going through Brandon, I would say we're probably in the day-to-day, week-to-week spot. He's got a strain in his shoulder and his pec, but we're anticipating, him moving forward quickly. I don't have an update for you today, but, probably be able to give you some more information as we head down to Miami next week.
How much stock do you put into that one drive, considering it is one drive? The Jets' full defense isn't out there. You have some things on the O-line. Like, how much stock do you put into that?
Not a lot, but I think anytime you're going to have to compete, like there's a process to go through to get ready. And part of my discussion with Jayden and some of the other guys today is how'd you like the whole process? Warm up to get ready, because it's different from college. And so I asked him on the plane ride home tonight to make some notes down. What would you change, and anything that we would need to tweak going into Miami? And so that's your first lap. How did I warm up? What did I do? What did all that look like going into the game? And so I think that was an important process for he and for all, the first-time guys to go. But I thought he had a really good, first part of it.
To have Jayden check into that big play, I mean, how encouraging is that to see a guy come out and just have no fear to?
It's an interesting question, checking into it. I thought of Top Gun. Do I have permission to buzz the tower? No, Ghost Rider, the pattern is full. And so I think on that one, he wanted to ask for forgiveness and not permission, and then throw, an absolute dime, over the top to Diami to go. So it was a really cool play. I think it probably illustrates for him the awareness and checks and things that go into it. So, he did not ask for permission, so he went ahead and buzzed the tower anyway. So it was a really cool play.
And when he completes that pass, he looks to the sideline with this big grin. Part of his makeup is the enjoyment he has playing the game. That's got to rub off on everybody.
It does, and I think you've probably seen he and his teammates interact, during the time here, and so they all have real belief and trust in him as well. So yeah, it is a cool thing to see, and he was smiling back at us. He knew, he went off script, and can I go back in? And the answer was no. So.
Same thing on the touchdown play. The result ended up good. Were you happy with the process there?
Yeah, that process I was okay with. Yeah, where there's no, full disclosure, where there's no one there, you're allowed to run. Yeah. No.
You good?
All right, fastest of all time. I like where you're at. All right, have a good night.
Thanks.